Welcome back, traders. Second portion of our show, Market Movers. Dennis is buried in the trade cave there, getting ready for the triple witch. Just for a quick recap off that CPI number, not much movement. Was unable to take out that recent high at 1222.50, standing as formidable resistance here. Head peeled back a bit, look for mild support at the 1217 area. Moving on to our market movers, we have to start with RIM. Perhaps they should change their ticker symbol to REAM, because that's what it's been doing to investors. Every time it reports its earnings, a little bit better earnings, but terrible guidance. The current stock is currently trading at $13.53. We've hit a low in the pre-market at $13.43, so I'd keep an eye on that level, perhaps up for a bounce early in the session. Has not been able to get back above $14, so I wouldn't expect much of a rally in this stock until it does get back above $14. A lot of people buried in this stock, so it's not going up anytime soon. Going back on the long-term charts, you got to go back to 04. And back in February and March of 04, it traded at 1385 level. So people have had that shorts on since 14. You get a chance to bring them in now. Below that 1385 level, the next monthly low we have is $11.01. So I don't think we'll see that today. So RIM, not impressing investors once again. Moving on to our next market mover, ACN, Accenture. That stock initially popped after hours, but has somehow given it all back here, folks. Looking for support in ACN at the 55.12 level. That would fill a gap that it had back at the end of November. Looking at the pre-market activity, you had that crazy pop up to 57.99, call it 58, and then you had a breakdown all the way to the 54.49 level. So see what happens at that pre-market low at 54.49. If in fact it can't hold there, we have a low back on November 25th at 53.19. Another stock with earnings trading up a bit here, Adobe Systems, running into some real problems here at the $28 level. That 28.11, 28.15, 28.18, those are whole highs back from earlier in the month. Looking at the pre-market pop as well, too, that kind of confirms that activity. You did have a straight print up to 28.47, but I expect the stock to run into some trouble at the $28 level. Coming back on the downside, 27.01, which was yesterday's high, should be good support in this stock. Another stock trading on news, HOLX. With these stocks, it's either good news or bad news. This one had some good news regarding its Cervista HTA system, whatever the heck that is. Really, a lot of resistance in this stock at the 17, 26, 27 level. Look what's happening in the pre-market. You did get a spike right up to that level too, 17.30. So let's keep an eye on that level. Coming back on the downside, you're not even trading above yesterday's high yet at 16.79. So looks like the news is not really holding over. Real good support at the close, 16.39, and yesterday's low is 16.33. Got a little merger going on here between Triple R and URI. They seem to like that merger. URI, the acquirer, is trading up here. A lot of resistance in that stock at $28. Coming back on the downside, you'll find support at yesterday's high at $26.50. Looking at the pre-market activity in URI, you did get a pop up to $27.85 not too long ago, so that concurs with that $28 level. Looking just from the pre-market activity, if in fact this stock cannot hold $27, I look for it to come back down and fill the gap at $26.50. Cablevision, never good news when the COO resigns. Who knows what the reasons are for this? This stock was really just holding around 14, several lows between 13.97 and 14.03. So coming back on the upside, the stock's going to have to get back above 14 even to get me interested in being long it. Looking at the overnight or the pre-market activity in that stock, you did make a low right here in this area, 1234, 1235, just hovering about it right now. So if you're looking at, try and buy it on the cheap, you could try it here at this 1230 level. But there's really not much below that. If you go to the monthlies to look at this thing, I mean, here's some levels that it hasn't traded in since '09. You had a 1261 low, which was back in April '09. Below that, though, you have 1167, but even that low was traded below. So not sure what the reasons are behind this CEO resigning, but the street's taking it as bad news. Just for a quick recap here, we talked a little bit yesterday about the commodities, the gold and silver. The GLD did break down below that 155 level. Getting low was 151.71. Previous day's low at 52.05. It's in the pre-market. I struggled to get back over 155 and has been turned back. But for your longer-term swing traders, keep a real close eye on the lows that you made from the last 2 days, 151.71 and 152.05. Interesting, silver joined the sell-off, but was unable to take out that October low. The October low for the SLV was 27.41, and you have a potential double bottoming forming here at the 27.70 to 27.75 level. Well, folks, that's a brief recap of our market movers. Hope this has been good information for you, and we'll be back with you on Monday morning.